Mima's number 2 superfan and the film's red herring antagonist starts making moves. We already knew that the deformed stagehand who tried to stop the ruffians in the opening scene was obsessed with Mima, but after he overhears people in a store jokingly asking someone to save Mima, he decides to become that savior, starting with a hit and run that hospitalizes the punk from before. He sticks a newspaper clipping about this in an elevator and smiles at Mima, probably thinking that he just successfully communicated to her how he has done her bidding by eliminating her worst enemy. We'll get back to this dude later down the line. In the center of this film is the most harrowing scene, and perhaps my favorite, if you can be said to favor something for scarring your mind. I mentioned I was only 13 when I saw this film for the first time, and covering my eyes, only barely peeking through what felt then like this amazingly long scene, depicting something I'd never personally experienced and also never seen in media before. A rape scene. It's a staged rape scene, technically, and handled so artfully and with so many layers of meaning that I doubt another similar scene is more brilliant. If there's any obvious reason this film had to be made in animation instead of live action, it's that this commentary on exploitation would necessarily have had to be exactly as exploitative itself as what it is criticizing, had it been presented in the same fashion. Mima not being a real person is pretty crucial to this scene, achieving uncomfortable art without a sense of overall moral compromise in so doing. Mima's leap into hardcore pornographic rape acting can only be described as extremely accelerationist, and to me it raises the most intrigue into Mima's past. We will see in her outraged scene afterward her outcry that she obviously didn't want to do the scene, but the fact that she was even capable of doing it at all speaks volumes about her nature and willpower, while also leaving me to wonder about her perspective on sex and showing herself in this kind of context before jumping into it. There's a scene where she sort of puts off the drama of the idea, saying that it's not like I'm actually getting raped, right? And she doesn't even seem too haunted by the act of it all until they've had to do a couple of takes and settling into the performance of, well, pretending that you are actually getting raped starts to hit her. After all, if you're really doing your job, then it should feel as if you were actually raped, right? I don't think Mima realized this until she was in the scene, but once she did, she really went all in on embodying the experience, and she doesn't even let slip her real feelings about it until long afterwards, when she finds her fish dead. I've given a lot more of myself away to the internet than almost anyone else would ever feel comfortable with, and I also know that if I thought someone wanted me to act in a rape